come around to say hello. One-on-one, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you, it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Indian constitution is the holy grail of our democracy. And we know Rahul Gandhi has been carrying a copy of the constitution wherever he goes these days. He claims to be the crusader. He claims to be the protector of the constitution. Samvidhan Bachao has been his narrative across his political rallies and elections in Maharashtra and Haryana. Now, when it comes to constitution, it is also the responsibility to respect the constitutional posts. What about that? Why not practice what you preach?
Heena, good evening. At the onset, a very happy Constitution Day to you, to all my fellow panelists, and to all the Times Now viewers. At the same time, all of us together bow down and salute to the martyrs of 26/11. We should never forgive and never forget what Pakistan did that barbaric day. Just two issues that you raise about our Constitution, and because it is the most holiest book of our land, you know, our Constitution gets its inspiration from Ram Rajya, from Ramayan. And it was Lord Rama. That's why Lord Ram we call him as the king. He was the most democratic king India had ever seen. So Article 21, Article 19, Article 14, the right to life, the right to free speech, and the right to equality actually come down from the Ramayan. But what is the Ramayan? What is Lord Ram, Raja Ram's kingdom known for? Raghukul Reet Sada Chali Aaye, Pran Jai Par Vachan Na Jai. Now when we look at it to the present government, and since you brought up the issue of the Honorable President, Her Excellency the President of India, may I ask you, was the President invited for the inauguration of the new Parliament of India? Was the President of India present when the Ram Mandir was inaugurated?
Tehseen, these might be pertinent questions, but I have asked you a different question. I have asked you what we saw in the morning today.
I will talk, you don't, I will leave.
No, I'm saying,
you cannot interrupt my flow.
Tehseen, I'm saying,
I thank you.
What you are saying,
no,
Tehseen, what I'm saying is the questions that you are raising are pertinent.
No, but
I completely agree with you.
But you didn't have to.
No, but the point is, I asked you a specific question about what happened this morning.
And I was giving a specific answer, but you blocked my flow. So if the point is that was the whole flow, you blocked it. So now I've made my point, you go on with the next person.
No, go ahead. You didn't answer my question, Tehseen. There's no need to get angry here. I asked you a simple question. Shouldn't you practice what you preach? There are certain nuances of respecting the constitution that come. You know, shouldn't you be adhering to those?
Absolutely. And I think both Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, for whom I have immense respect, should not have got up. I think he should have waited for the president. And I think that can be said, you don't know if somebody sitting next to you has got up or not, and I can give him the benefit of the doubt. But I think it shouldn't have happened. You should be more alert. I'm absolutely saying this. I also think the body language must be a little more serious. A little more, because holding a constitutional post. But now I'm asking, the President of India was not invited for the inauguration of the Parliament. I'm asking that. Somebody got up a little early. You can say, well, you know what, you should be a little more alert. I give that to you. And the President not invited, perhaps willfully. What is worse? This is the government of the President of India. The Prime Minister and his executive, this is the government of the President. The Parliament belongs to the opposition. It's headed by the President. Was the President present? Was the President there at the Ram Mandir inauguration? I'm asking you this. I'm saying Rahul Gandhi got up early. I'm saying Rahul Gandhi should not have got up early. I give it to you. Now you tell me, should the President have been there or no?
Okay, let Sanju Verma respond. Sanju Verma, please respond.
You know, Heena, first and foremost, I will not allow your very serious debate to be derailed by Tehseen or anyone from the opposition ranks. These guys have a very, convenient memory. Deflecting, digressing from the issue at hand is what their modus operandi is. Let me say one thing very clearly for the benefit of your audience. This is not about invitation to President Draupadi Murmu or not. That is an issue that I will address. But let's be very clear. Which is the one party that amended the Constitution 76 times? It is the Congress party. Which is the party which used Article 356 brazenly over 88 times to dismiss duly elected governments? It is the Congress party. Which is the party which issued 597 ordinances in the first 54 years that it ruled post-independent India, which means 11 ordinances every single year? it is the Congress party. 49 times it was Indira Gandhi alone who dismissed duly elected state governments. Who introduced the first amendment to the constitution curbing freedom of speech way back in 1951? It is Pandit Nehru, Rahul Gandhi's great grandfather. Who introduced the 42nd amendment in 1976 curbing the power of judicial review of courts? It is Rahul Gandhi's grandmother, Indira Gandhi.
Okay.
Who tried to bring the anti-defamation bill in 1988? It was Rahul Gandhi's father, Rajiv Gandhi. Thank God that bill did not see the light of the day.
Okay.
Who tried to bring in the Hindu communal violence bill to demonize Hindus as a community? Thank God it did not see the light of the day, because in 2014 Narendra Modi came to power. It was Rahul Gandhi's mother, Sonia Gandhi, who was running the proxy government in 2013.
Okay.
So for the Congress party to sit here and lecture the BJP and Prime Minister Modi on Samvidhan and the Constitution is a bit too rich. But I will just end by saying one thing.
I'd like to respond.
You know, Rahul Gandhi has been castigated by no less than the Supreme Court of India, which clearly said that given the fact that he is a public figure, he needs to use his words with discretion, he needs to show an iota of maturity, and he needs to use his words very judiciously. Rahul Gandhi behaves like a juvenile kindergartner, not somebody who's holding the LOP position.
Tehseen wants to
And that
quickly
is
respond
shameful.
to that, and then I'll go across to my other guest. Tehseen, very quickly.
The BJP spokesperson Sanju said that the Congress amended the constitution about 60 odd times, and I give that to her. There have been total 106 amendments to date in the constitution. 60 Congress did. So 40 odd the BJP and its allies did, approximately. So how are they far behind?
70, 60 Congress did,
okay, 80. So then 20, 30 the BJP did. One is also too much now. It's
No,
not
no,
about,
it's
please,
not
please,
as
please,
simple
please.
as that.
Look, I didn't interrupt you.
Tehseen,
Finish after.
take your
Now,
facts
you
down.
said
Take
106,
your
60.
facts
Now you made it
down. I will not
80.
allow you to
You now
lie.
made it 76. You'll make it 90. You'll say all 106.
Okay,
Now, I'll tell
let
you,
me,
please finish.
okay,
I don't interrupt.
Sanju,
I'm
Sanju,
interrupted by
okay, I am
everybody.
giving you time,
Thank
Tehseen.
you.
1 second. Indian Constitution has 106 amendments
I was right
for
there.
the benefit of our viewers. Let's put the facts on the table.
was right there.
Most parties in power, in fact, have brought those amendments.
Thank you so
Tehseen.
much. Thank you. Then since that's been fact checked, let's go to the... See, that's a... Constitution also says there must be some
no,
honesty.
it's been fact
Now let's
checked.
go to the second part. Thank you.
Out of
Sanju,
106
please. Sanju, please.
amendments,
Sanju, please.
76
Sanju, 1 second.
Congress party.
Sanju, you've made your point. Quick response,
I've
Tehseen, and then I'll
improved
go
correctly.
across to
Please,
other
please,
guests
take me
also.
up
Very
to that.
quickly, please.
Please. It's not just... In fact, the Prime Minister, when he became Prime Minister in 2014, the first thing the Prime Minister did, I think in the first week, was got in an ordinance for Nipendra Mishra ji. I'm not against it, I'm just telling you, that's for ordinances. Let me come to the sum and substance of what I need to make, the point that I want to make here. It's not just amending the Constitution. It is acts outside the Constitution, giving it the constitutional cover fire. For example, and I say this with a lot of responsibility, while the Supreme Court upheld demonetization, I think demonetization was unconstitutionally done by this
We are
government.
not discussing
I think it is.
demonetization.
I think it is terrible.
We are
I think
discussing
people
Rahul
suffered.
Gandhi.
I think people suffered. I think it showed authoritarianism. And the reason that the BJP spokesperson doesn't allow me to speak is because she's scared that demonetization will expose the BJP.
1 second. But 1 second. Sanju, 1 second. Tehseen, both of you, please calm down. I need